Okay guys, welcome to another watch episode. We're checking out watches, trying to find the holy grail of watches. Best price, bang per buck, I think. And the quest goes on. And am I satisfied with what I found? Not sure. Wristwatch check, having a little pressage on leather, kind of nice, I think. Yeah. So what are we watching at today? Well, Davosa Ternos Professional TT GMT. I'm sitting here in a cold Sweden and I had a few minutes over, so I thought I would let you know what I think about this watch in case anybody is thinking about buying it or something. Yeah, so let's check what they say on their website. Ternos Professional TT GMT Automatic. Reference 16171-45. It's a diver, stainless steel, automatic, Davosa 2893 movement, crystal, anti-glare sapphire, water resistance 20 atmos, 200 meters ish, and functions date, high-tech ceramics unidirectional turning, 120-ish clicks I think. Black dial, numeral indices, superluminova, screw-in crown, that I will talk a bit more about further on. Stainless steel strap and bracelet, and you can of course have NATO on it if you want to, but I think it looks more expensive with the metal bracelet on. And it's for men, it's a big watch, it's 42 without the crown, so it's a big boy, and thickness 15.5 millimeters. Let's see if it has anything more. Yada yada yada. Here you have some other models that we're not going to talk about them today. And here you have a diver underwater. Cool as shit. Yeah, okay, let's move on then. So I will switch the camera over like this, and ta-da, here we have it. So if you're wondering about this one, it's just for some eye candy for you guys. Took it out for my kids, thought it was beautiful. Okay, comes in a box like this. It's like paper box, just protection and stuff like that. And here's some reference. I got my watch from Chicago, so it went, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that further on also. Yeah, let's open this one up, and the box is looking quite nice, I think. What do you think? Yeah, pretty nice. Bear in mind that this is not a Rolex. Unfortunately, the Swedish customs broke it, looking for cocaine or something. I don't know. They found nothing. But it's a nice box, I think. Too bad they had to break it. But yeah, that's the way it happens when you import watches. So, here we have the watch, and at first glance, it's actually a beautiful watch, I think. Reminiscent of the Rolex, which bugs many people, of course, because it is not a Rolex. And you see, I have already been dinging it, surfing on my desktop. So clasp is pretty good, not so bad. It's a hefty piece. You have diver's extension, and yeah, it's a classical one, same as you have on Oris and other watches. You have enlargement of the date, and you have the GMT function when you can see other times in other cities or countries or whatever. And it's pretty thick watch. Oh, I forgot. I got these new gloves from a big store here in Stockholm. So like this we should do. I'm so sorry. I beg your pardon. Okay. So this is the piece. The first time I saw it on internet, I was like, it's very beautiful, and of course I wanted the Rolex GMT, and but I'm not going to put out 14,000 euros for that at the moment. So I thought this would be, you know, supplement or complement or what you call it. And it is. Is it worth 1,200 euros? I just don't know. I think perhaps it is, but it's a bit hefty. I got this on a discount because this was a watch that they had used in magazine photography, so it wasn't used, it was just a demo watch, you can say. And I paid 750 euros for it. So it's almost the half price what they wanted retail, but then I thought perhaps it could be worth it. But full retail price is quite expensive, and it has some competition there. Seemingly Seiko's, of course, and Steinhardt's, the GMT, is a good looking watch also, but the Steinhardt has these crazy lugs here on the side that I don't like. This one looks like it should, but it's a lot larger than the Rolex, so it's not a competitor. And you see also the big crown, it's huge. If you compare to, say, the Seiko here, you can see that the crown is very, very big. I think I'm in the picture now, yeah. The coloring on the bezel is very good. It's nice and it's scratch resistant, and it's made of the latest material as they use, so it can take a beating. And it's a good looking watch, but it's quite pricey for what you're getting. So my only issue I have with this is that I think it tapers too little on the bracelet. And then it tends to be a bit vulgar, and that is one of my biggest gripes. And then I'm having issues to lock the crown. I think it feels like it doesn't thread. I think Seiko's or Rolex's or other watches, Steinhardt's are even better. It doesn't get stuck very hard, so you don't know is it watertight or not. It's kind of hard to make it sit tight. Well, let's put it on and see how it looks on. Just a moment. So it looks pretty good, I think. And you see that it has more chrome on the clasp here. It's kind of good looking watch. Holds time pretty well, and the date function works, and the GMT function works also. Here's a close-up if you want to see. Do I recommend it? Well, yeah, if you're not going to buy a Rolex. I would choose between this one or the Steinhardt GMT with blue. I think this one looks a bit more professional. The only thing dragging this watch down, I think, is the name. The logo isn't so cool, and don't know so much about it. They say that they have been making watches since the ages of time. I don't know. Only time will tell if it will hold and keep a good value. But at the moment I think they're quite popular on the market. So if I should give this watch points from 1 to 10, I would say that this is a strong 6.5, 7 on my watch Richter scale. Week 7, 6-ish, 7. Pretty nice. I wear this like a beater, so this is the cheapest watch I have at the moment, and I'm gonna put it through hell, and we'll see. I can report back in a few weeks or months and see how it's hanging out. But as you see on the picture, it's looking good, and they've taken the looks obviously from Rolex GMT, but it's a much bigger watch. It has nothing in common with the Rolex except the Batman blue and black. It's much bigger. So compared to Rolex, it's a vulgar watch, but it's doing the look. Many of my friends has come up to it and oh, have you bought? No, you haven't. It looks like the Rolex, unfortunately. I think that otherwise, if we look here, we can see, oh, I have to take my glove off. We can see that, I think anyway, that they have a cool collection of watches, and they have something going on here. I think the black one is a good looking one also. Yeah, I mean, the taste is like butts. Everybody got one. So I think if you're looking for a little better beater, I would choose between definitely this one or perhaps a Steiny or 62 Mas or something like that. But it's a good and hefty watch. I think the quality is not that bad, but it is perhaps looking a bit too much like the Rolex on steroids, overweight. But overall, I think I'm quite happy with it. But it's a big watch. You should keep that in mind. It's a big boy. Okay. I think if you have any comments or questions, you're welcome to ask me, and I will try to answer them as truly as I can. And I would like to say thanks to my watch shop in Stockholm for giving me these Tissot gloves. I thought I should have them, and I thought they were completely right. So, size-wise, you can see here, it's this is a big Seiko, it's a 42, and this one is also 42. And yeah, they're big watches and good looking, of course. Thanks for watching. Have a look at Davosa.com if you want any more info about these watches. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.